Micheal Campano.
I am Babie Sabudan.
I am Erna, Cristy, Diansay.
I'm Aiko D. Alisasis.
And in this video, we are going to show all of you on how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube.
By solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, the first thing we should do is to study first the cube and the pieces that molds it. The 3x3 Rubik's Cube has 6 faces, or what we call 6 sides. It has 6 sides. For example, if we would face it in the side that has green color, we put the white in the bottom, the yellow in the upper side, the red should be in the left side, the orange should be in the right side, and the blue is in the back side. Above all, the Rubik's Cube has 3 pieces: the centers, edges, and corners. Centers is the center of every face in the cube, like this and this. Centers will change positions, means if where is the white center, for example, the color white should be arranged accordingly to its center, so thus in other colors. The edges is the pieces that has 2 colors and can be seen in between 2 center. We could know where the edge is going by knowing its color. For example, the blue and orange edge should go between blue and orange centers, like this and this. And for the corners, it can be seen in between edges. And each position can be based on the 3 color next to it. 4 moves that we should remember. First, we should hold the cube using your left hand, like this. You should put your thumb in the front, and your middle and ring finger should be in the back, like this. Like this. And you should hold the right side of the cube just like you're holding a hamburger. And we should get it one by one. Let's start with upward. Push in right index finger, downward, and lastly push in left index finger. Upward, push in right index finger, downward, and push in left index finger. That 4 moves was called right algorithm, or right alg for short. And the left algorithm: upward, push in left index finger, downward, and lastly push in right index finger. Upward, push in left index finger, downward, and push in right index finger.
The method we were showing is a beginner's method, or layer by layer method. It has 6 steps to arrange the cube using this method. First, we would create a bottom cross. Second, we would solve the bottom corners. Third is the second edge. Fourth is the top cross. Fifth is the top corners. And lastly, the top edge. The first step is to make a bottom cross. The goal of this step is to surround a 4 edge pieces to its opposite color, which in this case is the yellow color, and white edge pieces. We choose white color as our base color, or our first layer color. We are done with our flower, and match the edge piece color of the same color of the center piece. Once you solve the match color of the center, rotate the face with the matching color 2 times and repeat the process to other sides. And now we are done with our bottom cross.
This is the Rubik's Cube tutorial, and this is the second step. We left off with finishing the bottom cross, the white cross, in which these white edge pieces were matched with their respective center. As far as the white orange is matched with the orange, and also blue is matched with the blue, so the next step that we have to do is going to be to complete the bottom color. by placing the 4 white corner pieces. By corner pieces, I mean a piece that has 3 different color on it. It has to have a white on it because we want to put white ones down here. And once we're done, this whole bottom, it would be white color. Now, you have the whole entire bottom complete. And as you see, if you turn your cube upside down, you have these colored keys. This one is blue, this one is orange, this one is green, and that's complete the second step.
Step 3. Solving the second layer edges. We should find an edge in the upper layer that has no white color. Not this, this, or this. For example, this green and orange color. I'll match it to its center, which is green, and then let's decide if where we should move it, either in left side or in right side. In this case, the accompanying color of green is orange. So, and orange is in the left side, so let's move the entire upper layer to the right. Do the lefty ug, and then turn the whole cube to the right, and do the lefty, and do the righty ug, and we solve this side. Now we should find a color that has no white color like this. So let's put the blue center, it in blue center, and then because orange is in the left, orange is in the right, let's turn the whole upper layer in the left, do the righty ug, turn the whole cube to the right, and do the lefty ug. And then last one, put it in red center, that because green is in the left side, let's turn the upper layer in the left, do the lefty ug, turn the whole cube to the right, and do the righty ug. Now we have solved the second layer edges.
Our goal is to create an upper layer in our step. In this case, since my base is white, yellow is the cross that I will draw here in the upper layer. We have 4 keys that we encounter: line, small l, dot, and cross. When you already have a cross before creating the second layer, keep this step. Line encounter, just position your line horizontally and make a position to move your front keys clockwise 90 degrees. And do the righty ug. Then return your first move and you will have a cross. For the small L case, like this, but when it a small L, the one you encounter, just think of the watch set at 9 o'clock. So I put these 2 lines here in the upper and left position. This is what we will do when he is in that position. I will move the front side again 90 degrees. Do righty ug, but this time twice, and pull. Then I will just return the previous one if I move like this. We encounter a dot case. Let's do what we did on the line. Early, then righty ug. Then return the front, and there should be a small L case. So I put him in the 9 o'clock position, and so I do it the 2R righty ug. When I return the first one, if you move, then we have a cross.
Step 5. Solving the top corners. A. Orienting the corners. First, we should find two corners that correctly oriented. We could say that it is correctly oriented if it is either solved directly like this, or like what we have here, that it is between green and yellow. We could make all corners oriented to finish the step. Now what we should do is to rotate every corner and check if it is oriented or not. And we can find either two oriented corners and two not oriented corners, or all of them are oriented. It is wrong if we only have one oriented and three not oriented corners. We have two possible cases in 2 to 2 corners that we can encounter. Either they lies in the same side like this, like what we have here, or it is diagonally oriented like this. Now, like if we encounter like the first one, where the two oriented corners lies in the same side, we should put them in the left side and do the righty alg in right side 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. Then turn the whole cube to the left, to the right, and do the lefty alg 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. Now we all have an oriented corners. Now if we encounter a diagonal orientation, let's face at any sides and do the righty alg 3 times, 1, 2, and 3. Turn the whole cube to the right and do the lefty alg 3 times, 1, 2, 3. The outcome will have an orientation that lies in the same side, like this and this. So let's put it in the left side and do the righty alg 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Turn the whole cube to the right and do the lefty alg 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now all corners are all oriented. Letter B, twisting the corners. Now our goal is to twist or make every corners in right position. And if we are facing the side here, let's put it downward and face the upper side of it. Now we'll do a righty alg while taking note of each color. We'll do a righty alg and take note. You can switch position like here and do the righty alg here or here, because if we switch position, the whole cube might be ruined. Now let's twist it in the same position and do the righty alg. Twist it and do the righty alg. And last one. And this would be the outcome. Step 6. Solving the top edges. Solving the top edges has two outcomes. It is either the 3 cycle or the 4 cycle. If we solve a 3 cycle, we would face it in the already solved one. And then we'll do the righty alg once, the lefty alg once, the righty alg 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the lefty alg 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then resolve. And then if we have this 4 cycle, let's face it everywhere and then do the righty alg once, do the lefty alg once, do the righty alg 5 times, 2, 3, 4, and do the lefty alg 5 times, 3, 5, and we'll have a 3 cycle, and then we'll do what we do in 3 cycle. Then it is we already have solved a 3x3 Rubik's Cube.